Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel.
But
So
we
anyway,
want to know why you cried.
Oh, so I spent, Terre Haute is very, very special to me.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 4 years of my life there. I met some long-lasting friends that I'm still friends with today. One of my very best friends, Denzel Lewis, I met in Terre Haute. What I was the 103 PFR Rockin' Bubba Clem DJ at the Fast Forward Teen Club. I was the DJ. They paid me $25 for me and Carrie Gray to go be the DJs. And the kids would go crazy because we're the two radio guys. And Denzel Lewis was a rookie Terre Haute, Indiana cop, badge number 95.
I thought you knew him for a little longer than that.
No, I mean, I knew him. He first started out as a teen club bouncer.
Okay.
Fast Forward Jubilation Teen Club. And he was the bouncer there at the front door for like 2 months, and then he went to the police academy and became a cop. Well, he was a Terre Haute police officer for like 30 years. I've been, Denzel's been part of my life ever since I left Terre Haute. We've kept in touch. He comes to visit me at least once a year. His son goes to Stetson, which is a local college here. And so Denzel and I have remained very close. Denzel's partner all throughout his police career was a guy named Greg Ferenczi. And Ferenczi, I think Denzel was like badge number 95 or 96, and I think Ferenczi was sworn in the same, Blitz the same class as Denzel did, and I think Ferenczi was like badge 96 or 97. Like they were truly best friends. They worked together in the same Terre Haute Police Department agency for 30 years together. And as Denzel retired, I think 2 years ago from the Terre Haute Police Department, he then took on a big, huge, he's in charge of a huge hospital in Indianapolis, regulating the drugs the nurses steal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And like killing it, like making 3 times he did in the private. As a cop, you think the most Denzel ever made was like $60,000 as a cop, but he has a great pension, and so Greg Ferenczi, when Denzel retired at 30 some years, Greg Ferenczi stayed on. And then Blitz, he went to the FBI, meaning he still worked for the city of Terre Haute Police Department, but he was working with the local FBI guys as kind of a, you know what I'm saying?
So that's like the marshals that were here?
Yeah.
Most of those guys actually worked for Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, but in the marshal's office over here.
Right. 2 of the 4 were actually Pinellas deputies.
Yes.
That are loaned out to and so at that point they're marshals and deputies.
Yep.
But their main agency is Pinellas County.
That's who, yeah.
And so Greg Ferenczi, was doing that for the FBI in Terre Haute. Okay. He was a Terre Haute cop still after like 33, 34 years and working, assigned to the FBI. Well, the FBI in Terre Haute, Indiana just built this new building right behind the old courthouse on First Avenue. And the gate... They have a gate like ours, probably more so. I mean, listen, have you seen the gate at the Gray Street, Tampa FBI?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they got it pretty much locked down. Yeah. Most FBI local buildings have some type of gate deterrent. The public just can't pull into the FBI office.
No, and they have those big bollards that pop up from the ground that'll stop a car.
And the reason why they do that is because bad guys like Timothy McVeigh and people like that are wired like that, know that there's this many government, bad guys, agency guys. Now, I don't think they're bad guys,
right,
but they do.
Yeah.
It's while FBI and what have agents are at work, they're at risk. They need to be protected. And so Greg Ferenczi was at the FBI building yesterday. Now, they have a gate. A real rugged gate, and it's been broken for 3 weeks, and they've been trying to get it fixed. There's several memos and emails.
So it is like our gate.
No, but you got to admit, since your last little update, our gate's really been. God damn. Knock on wood. Now it's going to. I mean, we've been on like a 2-month roll.
Yeah, of it actually working.
Yes, it really works.
I know.
and I adjusted the time of keeping it open so the Amazon Prime guys don't get stuck. I was getting memos from the Prime Amazon that a couple of the Amazon guys had to jump over the fence
because they park outside and they walk in, and then there's no, they can't drive their car over the sensor. So the gate closes on them, and then they're stuck. They have to jump the fence.
So I let the gate stays open a little bit longer.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but it does close nonetheless. Mm-hmm. Very happy with our gate. And so the gate's been broken at the local Terre Haute FBI building for about a month now, and this effing meth head guy, Greg Ferenczi, goes outside to get something out of his car in the parking lot, a file or whatever the hell. Mm-hmm. And some bad guy who's on meth, and at that point didn't have any interaction with Ferenczi, but was just going to kill whoever walked out of that building.
Sure.
Killed him. Shot and killed him.
Oh.
Shot and killed him.
Jesus.
Put like one in his head and one in his heart, and killed Greg Ferenczi.
They got the guy.
And so the dumbass bad guy goes and so that one kick-ass FBI guy hears it and he runs out. Mm-hmm. He gets a couple off, hits the guy. And the guy went to the local hospital and to get fixed. Well, that wasn't too hard to catch him there.
Right.
So they got him. And so I'd known Greg I've known Greg Ferenczi since 1986, since I've known Denzel, and he's he was just a great guy, and he left back in two 14-year-old twin girls.
Damn.
2 twin girls, 14 years old. So I think the city of Terre Haute is doing a big, huge thing for him. And I might be sending a little check to his daughters on behalf of my foundation. Just,
mm-hmm.
to try to help out the family. It's just. But so Blitz, I was telling Denzel, I'm like, hey, I'm not trying to get, be Johnny ambulance chaser here, and I know that sometimes municipalities and agencies can be sued for wrongful death. Wouldn't you think that maybe a fancy John Morgan might roll up in there and say, hey, we got a month of emails asking this gate to be fixed. This is, by the way, it was the brand new, the FBI building in Terre Haute is brand new. So it's a brand new building.
Yep. So
it wasn't like some dilapidated thing with a brand new gate, been working great. And for the last month, the gate's been fixed, and it looks like somebody didn't take it. The gate having not been broken probably would have saved Greg Ferenczi's life. Mm-hmm. Don't you think the equivalent to John Morgan of Terre Haute needs to be
at least contacted and find out?
If I'm the Ferenczi family, I'm calling somebody, and I'm lawyering up.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, you know what, my husband, my dad, my friend would be here today had you fixed the gate. Now, maybe the agency will be able to say, hey, we addressed it and we ordered parts and they're still on the way.
Sure.
We immediately hand, and maybe that's
maybe
that's the case. But maybe they didn't do nothing.
Right.
And so I got a heavy heart for the Ferenczi family and for Denzel and for everybody in the Terre Haute community, and just law enforcement in general. Anytime you lose one of your guys, it's a sad thing. And this guy was a federal agent and a local guy. So you never listen, like when those 4 marshals came here that day to help us with Kenneth Kimberlin, they're all super cool guys. They looked like just regular dudes, regular dads, regular husbands, regular, just dudes, mm-hmm. just rugged dudes.
And they're just in street clothes.
How would you like to be their family and know that there is a chance, and freak stuff happens.
Yeah,
sure.
There's a chance that dad or mom might not come home tonight. I don't know, man.
And that's almost worse because it's not like they were in the line of duty, like protecting someone. It was just something stupid, just like a stupid gate that didn't close.
Yeah, I mean, ugh. So, R.I.P. Greg Ferenczi, R.I.P. my friend, and I think I'm going to be reaching out to his twin daughters or to his widow, and maybe trying to do a little something for him.